Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make some videos about the Grohe's instruction manual because I understand some of the installer and the customer have some issues understand it. That's because most of the instruction was pictures and there's not much wording on that. So from now I'm gonna take some time to go through some model of on how to install the faucets step by step over the instruction, I mean the manual. Alright, so today I'm gonna go into explain or walk through about the Grohe drinking faucet which come with a filter, and the model number is 30026, which come with the two finish. One is 002 is a chrome finish, and the DC2 is super steel. All right, so basically when you open the manual, you will see the first page is the specs for the faucet. So we'll give you the overall height, 10.5 inches, and the spout reach is 5 and 9/16. And on the area there's a 10-degree pivot, and the distance from the base of the faucet to the area is 7 and 1/16. And the hose reach is supply line is 17 and 11/16. So just make sure you know you have enough distance from your wall valve to the faucet. If too far away, you may get some connection hose from Home Depot or Rona. All right, and also here a layout as the faucet have a pivot angle, rotation angle from center left to right. There's 70 degrees per side, and also you notice there's an X here. That means you know there's a two actual holes come with the package, which were one that says a G38, the other one says it's 9, 16, and 24. So because that's model we're using for both area who using imperial standards and the metric standards. So if you are living in the country using the imperial metric like USA and Canada, so you will want to use the holes with 9, 16, 24 UNEF. And also there's a label on the hose as well. It was said which one you to use. We're gonna talk about a little bit more when we add the step. All right, so that's the overall. One thing I want to mention to you here is to pay attention to the thickness, because the maximum thickness for the countertop is 2 and 3/8, and also the hole diameter is 1 and 5/16 to allow the hose could mount properly on the countertop. All right, so next page, as I said, that will shows you there's a two holes come with package, and you need to choose the right one based on where you live or your local standards. And for me, I'm living in Canada. So in Canada, USA, we are using the 9/16/24 UNEF. And also it says USA on, there's a sticker on that hose as well. So you basically just pull out the hose from the box and screw the hose onto the body of the faucet by turning counterclockwise. And then the other hose you can save it for later, or you could dispose it if you don't need it. And then next, just clean up the countertop, put the O-ring above the countertop, and slide the faucet down from top. All right, so next one, they decided if you need using a spacer or not. Okay, so for here, let me zoom in. I'm gonna show you a little bit. Okay, so you do not have to using the spacer. It will depend on the thickness of a countertop. If you, let's say, decided using the spacer, the triangular plate, then your maximum thickness of the countertop will be 1 3/4. And if your countertop is pretty thick, right? As let's say over 1 3 1/4, and you don't need to use a spacer, and the maximum thickness will be 209/16. And then to install the pretty simple, and make sure you put a triangular plates first if you want to use it. And also there's a quick connection here, and also pay attention to the 2 washers as I go over the before. There's a 2 washer. One is a black, the other one is light gray. And then make sure there's they have a sequence. Don't put it the wrong way, otherwise they will not tighten properly. If you have any question, you could go through my other video, a short video that shows you how to use that quick connect. And the next step is pretty simple. Just turn the locking nut counterclockwise to tighten up from the bottom. All right, so next one will be the connect water source to the faucet. And it's because this is a drinking water faucet or pillar faucet, so you only can connect it to the cold water, right? So you just need to connect to cold water here. All right, and the next one is, you will need to connect to a filter. The filter doesn't come with the faucet, so you need to purchase separately. And then I will say also it's optional, and I will talk to you later how to do it without the filter. So right now, let's say how you install it with the filter. So as we assemble the other hose onto the faucet, so there's three hoses come down from the faucet. One is the one for the water supply from the wall, so we ought to connect to the wall. That's for the cold water. And also you will see the 2 more lines come down. One is like a bluish, should it be either could a blue or clear plastic hose, and the other one is flexible hose. So the flexible hose, it was a fitting line. The sorry, the flexible hose is with a fitting line to the filter head. You will see here 19 mm is connect to here, and the other one, the clear line, was output water from the filter, which has been filtered, and then is screwed onto the other connection of the filter head. When you finish that, and then we'll physically connect them properly, turn on the waters, and then you can set up the capacity, then you can run the faucet. And in case, let's say, hey, I don't want to use Grohe filter, and I have my own filter, or I have my own RO system, then you still could use the faucets, but you need to do is you need to get get adapter to just connect this clear line and a supply line, flexible line together, and then you bypass the filter, and then using your own RO system or own filter from here, right, to supply to the faucet. The connection from those two, I believe it's a 3/8, so you need a two male and 3/8, G 3/8 to 3/8 to connect both to connect this line and this line to bypass the filter. All right, and this step that shows you how you connect that line to the filter. So there's a first of all you screw onto the adapter to the filter, and then push the hose into the connector, and then there's a locking pin to lock it to secure the properly. And then next is just test how the function about that, and the rest then is the same of the other faucets. And if you have any issues, let's say low flow or not shutting off, then you may want to check the any debris in the aerator, and also you could also check out the cartridge, right? Anything debris stuck there or anything to cause the issues. So by removing the handle, it's simple. You just pull it, it will come off, and then you can access the cartridge. Yeah, that's his filter kit number here, 40438, which does not come with the faucets, but it's optional. You could use it, or you could do not use it. Yeah, I think that's about the faucet. And if you have any other questions about the installation, you can leave a comment below, and I will get it back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Take care. Okay, bye bye.